Oh, maybe? Yes. Right, so this is the vault. This is the hardest part of the game. And you basically just sit here for 57 seconds, and you just kind of wait.
Yeah. Very relaxing.
Yeah, very relaxing.
So it's a relaxation vault after all.
That's true. This is the relaxation vault. So the times of the runners. So Msushi is the current world record holder. The time of 10:39, and Jonah. Jonah with the time of 10:52. So they are very fast. They are both top 5. It's a mystery who's going to win. They are both in the losers bracket at this point. So whoever loses this match is out of the tournament.
Both got pretty unlucky with the matchups in winners brackets. Jonah having to fight Connor and Msushi fighting against Crisper.
Three ties in a row. Yep, that's
Sushi
exactly what's happened.
Radio BSG? Oh, maybe.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about the game. Movement.
That's true. The game is important.
We got ABH, accelerated backhopping, where you go backwards and you go fast. That's about it.
Wow. You got BSG, where you save load while holding a radio and the button stays on.
Yeah. Basically, if you stand on the edge of the button with the radio and save load a lot, as you save load, the radio pushes you off, but the game doesn't have time to realize that you actually went off the button. So it just goes, probably still on that.
And Jonah actually missed the second button save glitch there, which is very unfortunate. It's roughly a 13-second time loss. We have some more waiting. So I guess this is time to explain save glitch. So the basic idea is that when you save and load on the edge of a portal, you get into a state called save glitch, which allows you to shoot portals in a different location from where your camera actually is. And that's really abused in the inbounds run to place portals basically across the entire map.
Yeah, essentially, the moment you save load, your camera stays in the same place, Sushi does it there, but your body gets teleported to the other portal, and from there on moves relative to your camera, so you can kind of control where you shoot the portals, though you don't really see it.
Exactly, since we're doing inbounds, so we're allowed to do RTA tricks like save loading. Oh, rip Jonah there. Up a little bit. So, a quick definition of the category. So, there's out of bounds, which is basically everything allowed. There's inbounds, which is everything allowed, but you can't put your portals or your camera out of bounds.
Yeah, then there's some other categories that no one cares about.
That's true. Legacy is probably dumb anyway.
So save glitch also messes with your collision, that's why you see them just walk through the door there. And also preserve it into this next chamber, so they'll just do it again.
As part of a required test
it's
protocol,
easy as that.
There's
Sushi with a decent lead here, like 15 seconds.
Fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
It's very weird to see Sushi play with a not purple gun. Well, he gets you confused.
Yeah, no, it's very unusual.
Jonah with no gun at all, wow. Gotta see those 7 to 8% of your screen.
The Aperture Science High Energy Pellet, seen to the left of the chamber, can and has
Jonah does have a decent chance of winning this, since Sushi hasn't really played the past few days. He's mainly been on that Celeste grind.
Warning devices are required.
Chamber 6 and 7 here, which they're doing right now. It's pretty easy, it's just a couple of flings. You just place a couple portals and go straight into the end. Map oversights by Valve.
in layman's
Please note
terms.
that we have added a
Anything goes in,
consequence for failure.
3D thing goes
Any
out.
contact with the chamber floor will result in an
Oh wow,
unsatisfactory
Sushi not
mark
getting
on your
the
official
ABH
testing
overgoo.
record, followed by
Jonah gets
getting
it.
good luck. Very,
Very
impressive.
epic.
Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your test.
I mean, he was like 15
The
seconds
Enrichment
behind,
Center
so,
regrets
you know,
to
it's really
inform
worth
you
going
that
for
this
that
next test
2-second
is
time save
impossible.
that
Make
can
no
cost you like
attempt to solve
10
it.
seconds if you mess up really badly.
Also, you can shoot under the door for no reason.
Oh yeah, Chamber 9 is the only place in the game where you can actually do that.
And also the part in Chamber 19 where they just copy and paste the
Hello
Chamber
again.
9, of course.
To reiterate,
Yeah, that too.
Sushi falls into the pit.
Momentum. Spectacular. You appear
No
to
door launches
understand
yet.
how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
Yeah. Close the gap out a little bit. It's a long, about a 10-second difference though. Maybe 12 seconds. This is where it gets exciting. You get the
yes.
second portal gun.
Exactly. So now you get the dual
device
portal
has
gun,
been
so now you have
modified
control
so
of
that
both
it can
portals.
now
So obviously the
manufacture
test
2
chamber will
portals
take
at
a very,
once.
very long time. Msushi reloaded a bad save there.
So from here on out, most maps will just be save glitch as early as possible, and then try to get that save glitch up until the end.
Exactly. Now that you have control of both portals, you can really just mess with save glitch a lot more than you were able to in the last maps.
Looks like both are having a bit of a bad time here.
Literally.
They're literally sands from
Now
Undertale.
that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time. If you become
Smooth
lightheaded
save
from
glitch from
thirst,
both there,
feel
though.
free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
Here comes the best chamber. Oh, I'm gonna see the reportal from Jonah, aren't we?
Also,
Oh,
since
he forgot
attempting
about
to handle
14.
high-energy
Oh, no.
gamma-peaking portal
Gets the reportal,
technology
though.
must be informed that they may be informed of applicable
I feel like that's like the
regulatory
oldest
compliance
portal
issues.
speedrunning meme,
No
forgetting about
further
14.
compliance information
Yeah.
is
That's like literally
required
10
or
years
will-
old.
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and grief
Alright, so this
counseling
is
will
where
be available at the conclusion
Calamity
of
would
the
talk
test.
about the amazing naming
Thank you for
conventions for
helping us
15.
help you help
So where
us
they do
all.
early save glitch, even though it was discovered later, the other option is long save glitch, even though it's shorter.
Yeah. That's how history works sometimes.
Ah yes, chamber 16. So they're gonna do a save glitch to get to the end of the level,
Well done, Android.
and then they're gonna save glitch and preserve a turret under the elevator. If you basically the entire elevator shaft gets preserved between levels. So you're gonna preserve the turret, do another save glitch, preserve a save glitch into the next level,
I think
and then
Sushi
instead of
goofed,
using
by
the
way.
what's up?
I think Sushi goofed a little, but we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's a rip.
He didn't get the portal shot, so I don't think a save glitch is preserved. If I'm right. Yep, I'm right.
Oh no. That is big oof right there.
Imagine having game knowledge. At Sushi.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment
Jonah
center
gets it though,
testing are
and gets the button
superstition,
save glitch. And that's the
perceiving
lead for him,
inanimate objects
probably.
as alive, and hallucinations.
Yeah,
The
because you usually spend a little bit of
reminds
extra
you
time
that
in
the
16
weighted
setting up,
companion cube
but then
will
having the
never
major
threaten
payoff in
to
17, but
stab
Sushi
you
there
and,
did the setup in
cannot
16 but
speak.
failed it, and still had to do
Exactly.
regular
You did it.
17, so that's
You euthanized
pretty
your faithful
bad.
companion cube more
I think
quickly
Sushi's
than any
roughly
test
5 seconds
subject on
behind now.
record. Congratulations.
Yeah. In fact, they might actually be tied.
Yeah, sounds about right.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. Conclusion.
Ooh,
The enrichment center
That's a big
is
oof.
required
Ooh.
to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Yeah, you gotta be a little careful about your positioning there. If you're too far forwards, you fall out of bounds.
Well done. Be
'Cause
advised
the
that the
collision
next
just
test
works out weirdly
requires
like that.
exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous.
In that case,
under
it's actually
certain
not the collision. I
conditions.
think the
For
portal
more
just doesn't fizzle.
information, please attend an enrichment
That
center
is reasonable,
electrical
yeah.
safety seminar.
As in, that's correct.
Not the point. Doesn't matter. So here we see a lag from Jonah, or a large angle glitch. The game does not like it when you go through angled portals. Now, usually it handles that just fine,
Welcome
but
to
in
the
certain
final
conditions,
When you are
specifically if
done,
you're
we
standing,
will drop the device.
and you're going through the portal at a high enough
The
speed, and
equipment
you need to go through like
recovery
ceiling or floor portal. It's a little bit
Enrichment center
weird.
regulations
But the
require
general idea is the
both
game thinks you're stuck, teleports you back through the portal, make you unstuck, teleports twice, and so you can use that to also get across very large pieces, parts of the map really quickly.
Jonah failing it a bunch there, putting Sushi ahead again by quite a bit. Almost falls off.
Yeah.
Eee.
You're not a good person. You know that, right?
Only 2 more maps left, looks like. Sushi has got this if he doesn't do any major chokes.
Can you hear me?
And then again, it is Sushi.
Sure. So far, we've seen some really big hiccups from both of the runners.
Can you hear me?
Sushi misses some shot there.
No. He is still ahead, though.
Don't
He
He
missed
missed
it
again.
again.
There he
Oh,
goes.
no.
Can you hear me?
Sushi was a toddler when this game came out.
Still
Sushi
is.
wasn't even in school. Imagine being 12.
Okay, but it's okay. He gets a third try. Think they are rough. Maybe not anymore. I was about to say they were tied.
If Sushi hits this first try, they might be about to be tied.
I think they're the same.
That's about the same, yeah.
Well, you found
Oh,
me.
that's an awkward turn. That's okay.
I predict Jonah's turrets are gonna miss. Who are gonna miss? Balls.
Maybe
Of course,
you could settle
yeah.
for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess
Oh,
that
God.
isn't going
Oh, no.
to happen. You
Yeah,
chose
so
this
what you do
path,
there, by the way, is you
now I have
edge
a
glitch, which is
surprise
like a
for you.
temporary save glitch to put a
Deploying
portal on the
support.
incinerator. But apparently he missed some of the cores and then also put the wrong portal under him. So
Oh man. So
You have to
1201
redo
and
the intros.
1209. That is huge oof from both runners.
yeah, I think Jonah would have had that if that didn't happen at the end.
They
Very
had some
unfortunate.
really, really big hiccups. Both of them. Oh man. What a run from top 5 runners.
Typical game 1.
Yeah. Alright. Get the charge too.
Yeah, both probably weren't very happy with that.
No.
There were some major chokes in that one.
Yeah. What the
Should be going here in a few seconds.
Yep.
Let's switch audio for this one. Let's hope Jonah's audio is good.
Yeah.
There we go. Game number 2. Oh wow, Jonah crushing the cup there with his weight.
Must be. Maybe that's why he's so slow.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation
his avatar is
vault
literally
has
a
been
turtle.
pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are
What even
now
is this
ready
Twitch
to begin
avatar?
the test proper. Before we start,
Question.
however,
It's
keep in
something.
mind that although
I've been seeing that
I
for
mean,
like
I would
4
imagine
years.
that it is something that's...
It's a blue mass of something. Just realized I never actually checked what it is. Let's give that a look. What is that?
The portal will open in 3.
Enhance. Oh, it's a Borderlands 2 screenshot of something, some weapon description, which will just text.
Msushi
Thank you,
failing the
Jonah.
1 second time save in chamber 0 there.
Excellent.
Jonah having some trouble with
Please
the
proceed
cube
into
though.
the chamber lock after completing each test.
The only cube you have to use in the
However,
run.
note the incandescent
It's not
particle
nice.
field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that
if
passes
you count
through it.
the
For
cube in
instance,
chamber
the Aperture
16, wink
Science
wink.
weight and storage cube.
Haha.
See. Hopefully they both get BSG this time. Oh no, Jonah missed it again. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I totally thought he was gonna get that.
It doesn't really try.
Yeah, he just needs to try harder.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Bigger lead from Sushi here. But can he keep it up? Top 10 closest portal races. You won't believe how close this one is.
Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood.
Can that be the title for the YouTube upload?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much
much
what's gonna happen here. Two, like, top 5 runners getting 12-minute times.
It's a dark day.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your... Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Let me put on some lo-fi hip-hop radio. Calm the excitement down.
Welcome to
Dude,
Test
same.
Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Yeah, Sushi about to chamber ahead. Doesn't even
As
have
part
much.
of a required
Actually,
test protocol, our previous statement suggested
I mean,
that
it's still
we did
anyone's
not
race,
monitor
like,
this chamber was an outright
it's really hard to say
fabrication.
what's gonna happen at this point.
As part of
And given
a
that it's just the
required
beginning,
test
it is
protocol,
pretty
we
major
will
chokes,
stop
but
enhancing the truth
any
in
mistake,
3,
especially in the late game,
2,
can lose
Yeah.
like 10 seconds sometimes, so... Anyone's game.
While safety is one of many enrichment center goals, the Aperture Science high-energy
Smooth
pellet seen
moves.
to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization.
How long are these races?
Please be
Roughly, well, 12 minutes.
Yeah, shouldn't take longer than 12 minutes.
Warning devices are
It's the best of
required
these,
on all
so-
mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled
Well,
for
the estimate is
safety.
closer to 11 minutes per round, but the
Maximum
runners are not
12
really
minutes.
really going up to that right now.
Please note that we have added
Did Sushi get over Goo?
consequence
I don't
for
think so.
failure. Any
I was
contact
not
with the
looking.
chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck. Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to
trouble with the
enhance
shot
your
under the door
testing
there.
experience.
It is pretty hard to do fast though, since if you shoot it like in the dead center of the door, then it still fizzles.
Make no attempt to solve it.
Sushi never lucky.
Hello again. To reiterate,
Ooh, so close.
Jonah gets half a door launch.
Yeah.
Oh, and he got the meme as well.
Ouch.
Or rather, he just didn't get the shot, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, in Chamber 10, if you have really good hops, there's a little slanted piece of door that you can launch off of straight into the elevator. But it's so difficult, it's pretty much RNG.
Yeah. I mean, we're still at a state where you don't need to get it to get world record, so...
Yeah, that's true. World record doesn't have overview or door launch, right?
It might have had a door launch? I don't know.
The device is now more valuable than the organs and
I know a few of the recent world records had door launch. The 1045 had it, I think. Not sure about the 1039. Can't wait until we reach that day where you need to hit overgoo and door launch.
Yeah.
And also O2 door launch.
Oh no. Kill me now.
Feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and... All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information
from
is
Msushi.
required or will be...
Heck yeah.
It still goes for the normal ending though well. Jonah goes for the nice AFH ending. Whatever the kids call it these days. The icy ending, the Jonah ending, the Zeta ending. I don't know. Jonah having some trouble finding the shots there.
Yeah, unfortunately doesn't get that ending.
Yeah. Let's see if Msushi knows how the game works this time. And knows what cancels the save glitch. Or just hits the shot, that would also be good enough.
Yeah.
There you go,
Okay.
perfect.
There we go.
I'm not sure if he usually goes for the portal under the turret, but there at least he didn't hit it under the turret. And he realized, nice. Ooh. That was smart. Waited for the orb there because he knew it was going to be there.
Well done, Android. The enrichment center once again
Johnny having a little oof, but gets the second try.
Is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign. The vital apparatus stand will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However,
Jonah is struggling really hard with PSG. There we go.
He is tick perfect, which is 1/60th of a second.
More quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Still that one chamber difference pretty much between them.
The experiment is nearing conclusion. The enrichment center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions.
Slightly. Oh, he goes for the legacy one.
Please
Nice.
attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
Okay, I guess that works.
That's not something that happens often.
Yeah, he misplaced one of his portals slightly, so instead of getting stuck, it just teleported him through when he tried to save glitch.
Welcome to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex.
Jonah gets it the regular way, though.
Enrichment Center regulations require... Enrichment
And
Center
Sushi now already
regulations
finishing up EO.
Enrichment
Oh,
Center
missed the ending.
regulations require both...
Did his mouse break?
Center
Oh, he's good.
No, there we go.
require both...
He's just struggling.
On that first attempt, he just had to turn around, but he didn't.
Yeah. Imagine if your mouse broke. Alright.
Let's see if Sushi has a better time with the EO1 save glitch this time.
Jonah is definitely catching up to him over the little mistakes that he's making.
Oh yeah. It's like Sushi hits it though.
You're not a good person. You know that, right?
And one more map to go.
Don't get up here.
Jonah's pretty speedy trying to catch up.
Right. Hits the AAG first try. See about the second one and gets it as well.
Alright.
Beautiful EO2.
Jonah had a very good last 3 maps. Oh, for that misses the second AAG. Unfortunate.
Well, you found me. Despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is
And
my
Sushi's
Maybe
done.
you can settle for that.
11:27, that's the win for
Yes,
him.
we both know that
Epic.
isn't going to happen. You chose this
Jonah's
path.
out.
Now I have a surprise
Ouch.
for you. Deploying surprise. Kid.
11:42. Yeah, Jonah's probably not too happy with those. Let's see how that affects the brackets. That means Jonah's out and Sushi has to play Forks next. Ooh. And now we're getting into all the good matches, all the sub-11 people playing each other. Nice.
Yeah. The speedy people. Welcome, Msushi.
Greetings, you gamers.
That was interesting. Let's go with that. Epic 12-minute time on the first race there.
Yeah, you know, coming into it, me and Jonah were like, we gotta make these races close. So we're like, all right, let's just get low 11s on both of them. We kind of, you know, plus or minus 1 minute on that, so low 12s works.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it happens.
Yeah, those you guys had some really big hiccups on that first race.
Yeah, I heard Jonah had a lot of trouble with double lag.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. And then you kind of forgot how save glitch worked. 16.
Yeah, I actually, that passed my mind right when I got in the elevator, because I was like, oh,
Oh.
I have to turn, like, I've done this before, and then I'm like, I have to activate save glitch. I probably could have played that better, but oh well.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks like
That's what
Jonah
new
will be
boys
joining
get.
us.
You don't know how save glitch works.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, your second game was better. Jonah was catching up to you on the last 3 maps over the little mistakes you made. But
Yeah,
other than that, you were a whole chamber ahead for pretty much the entire game.
Going into the last, going to the escapes, going to chamber 19, I was on like sub 11 pace with reasonable good escapes, PB-ish pace escapes. And then when I accidentally edge glitched in 19, and for some reason I was like, because I'm currently doing like all main categories, so that legacy muscle memory is fresh in my head. Instead of like reloading the save like I normally do, I'm like, Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah, I can do that. And yeah, that happened. So
That was a weird one though. Compared to the normal legacy strats, you forgot to do one of the peaks though, right? But it still kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess unless you have something else super interesting to add.
We got to run at ESA in November tomorrow.
Yeah, come support in 13 hours, 13 and a half hours.
Is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, wow, I got to wake up early.
Yeah. But yeah, I know Jonah isn't here, but GG's. It's kind of unfortunate that this was like potential finals match. Not realistically in terms of how the bracket worked out, but in terms of like the skill.
Yeah, both of you got pretty unlucky in winners brackets.
Yeah, I mean, I had to face the god himself, and Jonah had to face Connor Ace, who I heard is also good at the game, but yeah, it's kind of bittersweet because it's like from here on out, it's only an uphill journey up the bracket, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Rip Jonah.
Yeah, I guess we will wrap things up then. Thanks for the race, lads.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody.
And we got a race tomorrow, right? Finzi versus Cars, I think.
Yeah,
they'll be on as well. So yeah, I'll press the button then. See y'all. Have a good night, evening, morning, whatever.
Week.
See you later, alligator.
Heck.